Hi everybody, and welcome back to another short video presentation. One of the central pillars on which our Western societies, indeed our civilizations, is built upon is the right for people freely to take opinions on whichever issues they want and to disagree with things. The right to challenge is a fundamental, but that right doesn't exist in every part of the world. And so we read this today. And this is that the Pakistan Prime Minister, Imran Khan, the former cricketer, is urging the Muslim world to unite and to use trade boycotts to force the West to pass blasphemy laws to protect the Prophet. Now, by prophet, I presume he means the Prophet Muhammad, because as you know, there are many, many prophets. But anyway, let's leave that to one side and let's just have a dive into what he is actually saying. So you can read here that he's basically wanting Muslim majority countries to force Western governments to criminalize anyone or anything insulting Prophet Muhammad. He believes that the EU and UN will adopt blasphemy laws. Yeah, that's where he's coming from, basically. Now, leaving aside the absolute you-know-what that Pakistan is, can't say it here on YouTube because it might upset some people's feels, but this is a remarkable, now this could be a deflection, of course, from Imran Khan, given his absolutely failed state. So that's something we have to bear in mind. But here's my thoughts on it, and I don't know what you think, I mean, as we go through it here. He wants to make sure that nobody and no one anywhere can criticize the leader of his faith. Now, my view on that is that people should be absolutely allowed to criticize the leader of any faith. There's no place for such laws in this country. Malcolm Rifkin, former Secretary, Foreign Secretary Rifkin, said that he thought this was trying to bring in such a ban would be foolish. It's not countries that insult the Prophet Muhammad, it's individual citizens. And however distasteful that might be, as in Pakistan, it is the law of this UK or any other country to determine whether they're allowed to do that or not. Well, you know, yeah, of course, there's no doubt about that. We must be absolutely allowed to make such personal criticisms if that is how we feel. I don't particularly want to denigrate any person's religious faith, actually, even though I might profoundly disagree with it. Don't really want to do that, but it should be my right to do so. And, you know, this was, I guess, an argument that was public back when Monty Python brought out the Life of Brian movie, if you remember that. Now, at the time, a lot of Christian people were offended by that. I wasn't. I thought it was a great movie. I thought there was lots of really good humor in it, some of it quite profound, not instantly understood by the most devout. So I agreed with the Life of Brian. But, you know, the question I would ask you is, do you think in 2021 we could have the Life of Muhammad? What do you think? And if you can have one and you can't have the other, why might that be? Do you think this particular faith group should be above any form of satire or any form of criticism? And if so, why do you think that? Do you believe that it's a person's right to basically mock or to make fun of or to challenge or to criticize or to castigate any faith leader? I happen to think that would be the sign of a healthy country. But of course, Pakistan isn't a particularly healthy country. And Imran Khan, in my view, presides over a failed state, which is what Pakistan is. Not just a failed state, but a terrorist incubator failed state. And if you want further evidence of that, just ask India. So anyway, this is quite an important issue. Whether you agree with Imran Khan and think that the Muslim world is right to unite and stop critique of the Prophet Muhammad, or do you agree with others who think everyone should have the right to criticize whoever they want? Let me know in the comment thread, please, and I'll catch up with you folks soon.